Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark. How you getting on today? I do hope you realize that when I ask how you are, I'm actually asking how you are. I hope that you're okay. It's not just the intro for the sake of being the intro. Sound good? Anyway, right. I hope I got that. What's happening over there? Since when do foxes do that? I was just prepared to start telling you what my plans were for today, and then all of a sudden these start doing acrobatics. Don't run into a cactus. Honestly, I wonder if you can hear that plane above my head. Anyway, doesn't really matter. I actually have some plans today for once. I got a comment asking how this banner was made, so I'm going to show you that. I've decided that around here, I'd kind of like to have a big fountain. I think that could be kind of cool. And when I say big fountain, like, I'm talking, I want a really stupidly big fountain. I just think that might be kind of cool, if I'm honest. Really complimentary to this, we could then connect things, I don't know, with sporadic greenery, maybe more smooth sandstone to actually create some kind of walkway. I don't know, just something kind of cool. I also had a really strange idea of something I would like to try here, and it might look terrible, so I'm fully prepared to just take it straight down. But I'm thinking from either, I don't know, that creeper block there, or maybe that one there. Would it be that one? Is that where it goes in? No, not that one. It would have to be the top one, wouldn't it? I'm rambling. You don't even know what I want yet. I'm thinking from this creeper block here, where it kind of levels out on the top. Have a diagonal coming down and have it match here somewhere. And it would probably go, so for here, for example, it would be pink, then creeper face, pink, creeper face, until it comes in the diagonal here. Ow. For literally no other purpose than I think that would look cool. But at the same time, it might be completely terrible. So, I'm gonna try, and we'll see what it looks like. Now, I am fully aware that probably didn't make much sense. So basically, this is my idea. Creeper face. It's just, right. Creeper face, then blue block. Then, is there an easy way to do this? Then that. Then that. That. Get rid of you. It's just going so badly for me. I can't believe how awful I am at doing this. I do that. And then you will become... If you ever needed any more proof that I just don't know what I'm doing, this is the clip for you. And then that would connect like that. What does that look like from in here? Oh, that fits in there literally perfectly. So that would be on all of them. Okay, so it literally doesn't affect in here at all. I don't know if that looks amazing or if it looks stupid with having them. It's meant... Diagonals are hard to make. Could we make it chunkier? Okay, that looks much better. But then, is that too chunky? I think that personally looks better. Then again, it might be too big. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sleep, I'm gonna put in the other 4, and then we'll decide if we want it to be the singles. What I'll do, actually, we'll make the pink chunky and fat like that one, and then we'll make the purple and the red the singular ones, and then we can decide if we like it singular or triple. That's a good idea. I'll see you in a second. Right, so my initial reaction is obviously the wider ones look way better. I'm not sure how I feel about this bit right here, having this bit, just because obviously it doesn't go flush there, but that's not the end of the world. I say that's not the end of the world a lot. It's technically correct, but there's just so many other words I could be saying. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, I'm gonna make all of them chunky. That's when I'll decide if I like them or if I hate them. Sound good? So being completely honest, I can't tell if I love them or I hate them. I don't know if they add a certain uniqueness to them, or if it just feels like they're here just for the sake of actually being here. That's not really what I want, but I really don't hate them. When you're coming in from over here, it doesn't look, I don't know, it just doesn't really look out of place. But then again, they kind of might just be stupid. Next though, I wonder, do I need something going from there and then down? But then that wouldn't look good and that wouldn't connect to anything important. Although, could we have them coming in flat and then have them meet in a center for a kind of I might have just talked myself into doing something very stupid, but we're gonna find out because I'm gonna design it anyway. Right, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna try and design some kind of diagonal system up top that leads into a big circle in the center. Sound good? We are well and truly back in the realm of me not knowing if I love it or hate it. I'm not sure you can fully get a grasp from up here. I think that's too colorful. It's not a circle, it's a hexagon, I think. No, it's an octagon. Now I've just confused myself, but yeah, it's basically an octagon with 7 sides each, yada yada yada. For the idea that I've gone for, it fits pretty well. I just think this is too colorful. So what I might need to do is just not use as much concrete, just have it more sporadic, then continue the design, and then see what it looks like once it's done. I don't think I hate the overall idea of it. I think just currently it stands out too much, and I think that is purely down to the fact that there is just too much color. And it's down to the fact, I think it's because we've got the glass blocks on the actual wings of it, so that's more of a pastel-y kind of color. It's a lot more lighter, it's a lot less intense. Would I prefer to use glass blocks? Possibly. I think I'm going to put it in with the sandstone first, I'll see what that's like, and then we'll consider possibly using glass panes instead, and then we'll see if that's better. So, I'll see you in a bit. Now, I'm still not sold on it. don't know if it fits. I'm not sure just at all how I feel about it. I do prefer it with the more sporadic coloring. I think everything is spaced out right, so this should be how it's meant to look. I don't know if it's because it doesn't look like it's being supported enough, so maybe I'd have to do something and try and bring it over to the straight behind me, or if it's just because it's brand new, so it's, or maybe there needs to be some kind of like, I don't know. I honestly don't know what this needs to actually look good. It just doesn't really do it for me. I really thought it would look class. I thought it would look great, and I thought it would be a very simple addition. I don't know why it's not sitting right with me. I don't know what it actually is about it that's putting me off it. But there's something, and I don't think I like it. I'm not convinced of my own build right now. I don't even think it's the colors anymore. I like the colors now. I like the spacing. I might leave it like this for now. I might come back to it later, or we might just take some suggestions on how we can fix it. For now, it's very kind of meh. That makes sense. That's a unit of measurement. Meh. What am I talking about? All right. So, as we take a break from the stress, I'm going to show you how to make the banner. The cool mountain one, but I know that I have to specify because I've made a lot of cool banners. In here is everything you'll need. It's a really, really simple idea. It's a really simple design. You can't go wrong, honestly. Obviously, first things first, make your blue banner. Then you want to add one of these bad boys, followed by this, straight into that. Add a simple little pink gradient, add your peak, and simply finish it off like that. See? Told you it was easy. And now you can have your own Rising Sun banner. You're welcome. Hi. So I think right around here is where I'm going to put the fountain. Around this little lake that I don't actually remember making. But I definitely did because it surely couldn't have been there when the forest was there. Ah, there's glowstone in there. Right. First I'm going to start by getting rid of the glowstone. Then I'm going to fill it in with sand. Then I'm going to kind of hope that inspiration hits because I have absolutely no idea what I want this to look like. I hope it looks better than what's up there because that still is not sitting right with me. I don't know what it needs. It's driving me kind of crazy. So I'm going to get to the bare bones of this. I'm going to get rid of the cactuses. I'm going to fill this in. Then hopefully just going to start building and just see where I go. So I'll see you in a second. With all that being said, just eyeballing this. I don't even have enough sand to fill this in. Not even close. And now I'm completely out of sand. This is definitely an issue. I've put sand somewhere. I am certain of it. I just don't know where. Oh, I've got to go get more sand now, don't I? I'm really having just a very bad time of just being me. So I'll tell you what's happening now. I don't know if you can remember back because I'm now even starting to question it myself. Last time I went to get sand, when we went to the mesa and I dug up that huge area, I had these shulker boxes, and then in them, there was lots of shovels. They were all fully enchanted, and I didn't really use them. I over-prepared with the amount of shovels I brought, and for the longest time, they were in these shulker chests, just surrounded by sand, so I wouldn't lose them. And now I've somehow lost them, and I don't know where they are. There are 2 almost broken shovels, and 3 really good, in perfect condition ones, and I have no idea where I've put them. And now I'm panicking. So a couple minutes after I finished that clip, I was like, wait a minute, I remember where they are. I had a whole epiphany. I was like, you're an idiot. How could you forget? They're in here. Nope, this is just where I put my old pickaxes. So I guess the hunt for the shovels continues, and I start to get even more annoyed. I don't remember taking them out of the shulker. I left them in there so I wouldn't lose them. And I've taken them out and I've lost them. I'm really, really annoyed at myself. Alright, so it's time for another quote. Because this is kind of stupid, but it's kind of great. So what's the difference between dumb luck and smart luck? Smart luck is putting yourself in positions where you don't need to pray for dumb luck. And I'm still looking for these shovels. To the point where I've literally given up. So I'm going back through my clips just to see where we're at and just try and hopefully remember. I come across a clip and it's desynced, it's corrupted, it's unusable. But I can't quite remember what's actually in the clip, so I'm watching it. I'm talking about where I want to put the fountain, how I want to fill in that little lake there, and then it's me talking about not having enough sand to fill it in. But luckily, we do have loads of sandstone left, which means actually designing it shouldn't be a problem. And where am I keeping my sandstone? Right next to the shovels. So long story short, I went back to look at my clips. The clip was corrupted. I wanted to see what was in it, and I just so happened to find the shovels, which to me is the very definition of smart luck. So, you know, that's kind of great. And now luckily I'm level 52, so I can go and repair them. So, when you're asked if you had dumb luck or smart luck, always go for smart luck. You sound way cooler. I don't have too many sandy plans in the future. Didn't really know how else to word that. So I'm hoping that an inventory full and then these 4 shulkers should be enough. That didn't actually take too long. It took maybe 1.5 pickaxes. I keep saying pickaxes instead of shovel. When will I learn? I've also now got tons of sandstone exposed, so if I ever need that in the future, I can just easily come back and get it. Hopefully I won't. I have more sandstone than I currently know what to do with. It's much better than running out. So now we can go back. Hi. Right, we're back. The water's gone. The sand's filled in. We're ready to go. I still have absolutely no idea what I'm making. I want it to be really big. I want it to be grandiose and really posh looking. Maybe some shrubbery around it. Some bushes. Maybe some grass. Just to, you know, bring it back to life. Maybe some flowers. I don't know. I've really not got any kind of idea in my head what I want it to be like. I'm thinking it was obviously going to be sandstone, just so it fits in. But then do we get into the situation where it's kind of like the statue, where it blends in too much? And if it's made out of stone, it might look really out of place. But although when it's got the water on it, that should create enough difference between it that it should still stand out. Still stand out. Did I just say sand out or stand out? Either or, still makes sense. I'm gonna get to building. Sound good? Is that an acceptable size for the base? Yeah, I think that should be fine. Is that too small? No. That'll be fine. That'll be perfect. And then we can have stuff out here and we can have, yeah. This is off to a good start. Okay, so yeah, I've definitely built something. It's definitely not how I planned, but it's getting there. I have an idea what I want. It's still technically working. It's gonna continue to go up. Don't worry about that. It's still going higher. And that's just, it's gonna look good when it's done. I really hope anyway. Pretty much like everything else I've built. This is either the best thing ever or it's an absolute abomination. I'm not 100% sure which yet. So I'll tell you what my plan is. Up top where the stairs are, I'm hoping that, like I showed on the bridge, and you can waterlog them and you can put the water actually in the bit of the stair. I'm hoping that runs out. Because if it doesn't, that's an issue. But that's my plan. I want that to run out on all 4 of them, and then see where it lands in the central bit. And then we'll see how it flows out, because the design could definitely be changed. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's go see what we've made. I wonder if I can land in there from up here. Perfect! So how do I want this to go? Do I need a block there? Yes, I think I do, so that, right. 1 second. Okay, now, do that. Perfect. Then that there. And the bottom has water in it. I don't know what this is going to look like, but it appears to be working. It's beautiful. I can't actually believe that worked. Oh, that's class. That's actually class. Do I make it standing water in here? Possibly. I think that might look better. That worked really well. I'm actually genuinely very proud of myself. Now, what is the easiest way to do this? Do that, and do that. So I'll be the first to admit it. That might have been a mistake. How did that? I did not foresee that happening. How did I mess that up so badly? Right. Let me try and fix this. So because everything is it just never works, does it? So I removed the top water source and it just didn't do anything, did it? It just didn't do anything. So what did we learn? I need to remove all the water and then put it back in. So yeah, give me a second. All right, perfect. It's like nothing ever happened. It's like I didn't completely mess it up a second ago. But now, how does it look from the various angles? From here, it definitely is working. It's looking exactly how I wanted it to. Not having water coming down the middle and having it being completely see-through, I think that's okay. It's not as watery. That makes sense. Yeah, there's not as much water as there is building to it. I don't think that's a problem. I really don't think that's too much of an issue. From here, though, I like it. I think that's kind of what I wanted. I think it looks much better from here. I don't know why. It looks like there's more water on it from this angle. That's actually looking exactly how I wanted it to. I think it's lit up enough. I can probably hang some lanterns from it if it isn't, but I really think that I've done pretty well there, if I'm completely honest. An unforeseen issue that I just didn't know was a thing. I decided, yeah, I'll try and fill this up. How hard can it be? Put down 2 buckets of water. Where did they go? Yep, that pretty much sums up everything, to be honest. Can I just... I'm gonna fix this and we'll be back in a wee second. Sound good? I definitely think putting in all the still water was much better. I think that's definitely the right choice. I think up top, just having it flowing out of the stairs and not actually from the top, mainly because it made a massive mess. I think it still looks fine. The more that I'm looking at it, the more I love it. I think that fits in perfectly. As we're getting ready to round up this episode, I need to think of ideas for what I'm going to do in next episode and how we actually jazz this place up. I want it to be like a ring of shrubbery around it, like a ring of hedges. I want some flowers, I want some greenery, maybe a tree or 2. I'm not 100% sure. That's what I'm going to be doing next time. Also, literally as I'm recording this, they've just announced that the Nether update is going to be going out, or it might have come out yesterday. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll also be doing that next time. So next episode, let's talk about what we're going to do. We're going to add life to the fountain. We're going to confirm that we like these, or I'm going to take feedback and see if you guys like them, as well as deciding what we want up here to look like, as well as going on an exploration mission around the Nether to try and find the new biomes. I think that'll be cool, don't you? So as I said, we are now at the end of today's episode. Can you be quiet, please? I don't even know where you are. We're at the end of today's episode. Where did you... not ideal. We are at the end of today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. We've got quite a lot done, and next time we're going to be finishing up everything, as well as hoping not to die in here and going to find some blue trees. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to leave a like. It helps out the algorithm, it helps new people find my channel, and hopefully other people to enjoy the videos. If you are new here, please feel free to subscribe. It's completely free, and you get to see my videos coming out every 3 days. So, having said that, and with that being said, this is probably going to be really stupid, but I'm going to try it anyway. Stay out of trouble, don't do the thing I wouldn't do, and I'll see yous. Laters.